Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy Sapnewski of Eclectic Skin Prescriptions, and thank you so much for joining me. So today's video is going to be all about ingrown hairs and how we can resolve this sometimes painful issue, and that's coming right up. Okay, so we had an email request from one of our medical spas up in New York City to please go over our recommended regimen for gents with PFB. And PFB stands for Pseudofolliculitis Barbae. And this disease, and yes, I said disease, occurs when the hair isn't growing properly out of its follicle, and it results in a raised bump that can be painful. So this can happen for a few different reasons. So one is that pore or hair follicle is becoming obstructed with either dead cell debris or sebum. So it's plugged up there, and now that hair is continuing to grow. It's getting longer and longer, and your sebaceous gland continues to produce sebum, so that's pooling up there with that long hair, and this is going to result in a raised bump or nodule that's very painful, especially if the guy continues to nick it with the razor. Another cause for PFB can be that your patient has very coarse or curly hair, and that hair is actually curling back under before it ever has a chance to reach the surface of the skin and grow freely out of the follicle. Now, this same thing can happen to ladies too, though we tend to get it more in the bikini area. Although women can grow very coarse facial hair as well. This can happen with hormonal shifts or different skin types, and this can also occur if your patient has a case of polycystic ovarian syndrome, and this is no joke. Some of those ladies can actually grow a full-on beard. So of course, these cases are very rare, but there are medications and different laser treatments that they can undergo to help remedy this situation. But this video is going to be focused strictly on PFB, so I'm going to try to stay on track with that. But I go off on tangents, so hopefully I can stay focused. So for ladies who are getting PFB in your bikini area, this can be remedied with using just a few products and also making sure that you're changing out your razor at least once a week. But listen, who really does that? Who gets a fresh razor at least once a week? I know I don't. I let that baby linger too long. But fortunately, I don't have this problem because when I'm in the shower, I'm using the Beta body wash along with a fresh washcloth. So this will prevent ingrown hairs from even happening. Okay, so let's get back to the gents. So guys, you could get some pretty serious side effects from PFB. Of course, the raised bumps that we already spoke of. You could get post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, keloid scarring, hypertrophic skin, and that's a thickening of the skin, and of course, folliculitis, and that's when that follicle becomes infected. So I'm going to go over the suggested products for you along with some really great tips, and the two of these in conjunction are going to help you significantly. I do want to make one point though, and this is for gentlemen who are skin types 4 to 6, so darker complected men or our black gentlemen. If you're having or suffering from PFB because of the curly hair issue, I really think that your best bet is to get those hairs removed by laser. And this is for those severe cases because you want to nip this in the bud. You do not want keloid scarring or hypertrophic skin. This is going to cause a lifelong issue for you. So, you want to get those hairs removed before your skin thickens and becomes uneven and bumpy and just basically scar tissue. This is a big problem. Even the military, where guys have to be in tip-top shape and clean shaven, they give waivers to people that have PFB because they recognize it for what it is. It's a disease. Now, I know that men like to grow beards. They're very in style right now. So perhaps what you can do if you are a beard grower is you could get laser in those areas where you don't need beard hairs, like on your neck or on those areas of the face that, you would shave anyway. Personally, I don't get the beard thing. I think that that's for lumberjacks or people who live in very cold climates. I have this friend and he's growing this beard. It's ridiculous. He keeps playing with it and he twirls it and he's like, "Hey, Tammy, what do you think? How does it look?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think you look like Charlie Manson, or that you're about to tie someone to railroad tracks. That's what I think." And he spends so much time and product in this beard. It just seems like it would be easier to shave, really, but he likes it, so good on him. Okay, so products. What can you use to get this under control? Now remember, exfoliation is key. You want to get rid of those things that are plugging up your pore, preventing your hair from growing properly out of its follicle. So nourishing beta cleanser. Apply this with a washcloth. It has salicylic acid, so it's going to exfoliate the surface of your skin as well as be able to penetrate into your pore. A&B cooling toner is going to supply further exfoliation, plus it has some really great anti-inflammatory ingredients that are going to be soothing for you. Now here is the real gem of your skincare regimen, and that is the Micro Buff Cream. So this is an at-home microdermabrasion cream that's going to give you a very deep and thorough exfoliation. Now, for people who have more severe cases, we would also recommend that you apply the A&B Pore Minimizer. So this is an at-home acid peel. So this not only is going to give you a thorough and deep exfoliation, but it's also going to encourage cellular turnover. So this is going to help to brighten and soften your skin as well. So what I recommend, if you have both the Micro Buff Cream and the A&B Pore Minimizer, to alternate between these two every third day until your PFB is under control. Then you can just apply these products once or twice a week for maintenance. So we have two great creams for you to choose from. One is our vitamin A retexturing cream. This has retinol, it's lightweight, it contains peptides and antioxidants, so it's going to feel great on your face and it's going to work wonders for your pseudofolliculitis. The next cream is our men's face cream. This has a very high content of glycolic acid, so it's going to be aggressive but very effective in healing up your PFB. And of course, sunblock, because of the high percentages of acid you'll be applying to your face. This is going to photosensitize your skin, and we want to make sure that it's very well protected from the sun's rays. So these products together are really going to help buff away and melt away those dead cells that are your big problem. And the creams will help to prevent it from returning. Okay, so those are the products. And now ladies, this regimen is going to be just a tad different for you. So in the shower with a washcloth, I'd like you to apply the Nourishing Beta Cleanser or the Beta Body Wash, and also the Micro Buff Cream. Once you get out of the shower, you're going to apply that glycolic face cream that I spoke of. However, for you, it's going to be labeled the Alpha Firming Face and Neck Cream, and this is going to help resolve your bikini ingrown hair bumps. I also have some really great tips for the men. So along with the products and these tips, this is really going to help you resolve your PFB very quickly and with great results. Number one tip, and most important of all of them, guys, take your time to shave. I can't tell you how many men I've watched shave, and they always go so fast, like ridiculously fast. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. But if you have PFB, you can't rush your shave process and expect it to go away. Okay, that won't work. You have to set aside a 10-minute-a-day ritual to do this shave process. Okay, I promise you it's going to work out so much better for you in the long run. So let's talk about guys who take their showers in the morning. That's great. Take your nice hot shower. Allow the hot water to soften your beard hairs and your skin, and use that nourishing beta cleanser in the shower with the washcloth. And then once you get out, you can follow up with the rest of your shave process. But did you hear what I said? I said once you get out, implying absolutely no shaving in the shower, guys. Okay, get out and do it the right way in front of a mirror with all your stuff around. For guys that take their showers at night, that's fine. But what I'd like you to do in the morning is to put a nice hot towel on your face for a few minutes, okay? This is going to really soften your skin and your beard hairs, encourage vasodilation, which is going to be more soothing for your shave process. I want you to work your shave gel or cream onto your face with a brush and use small circular motions. So this is going to help prevent extra follicular hairs. Now, what that is are those hairs that have grown freely out of the follicle. However, now they're growing right back in to your skin. So by using the brush in that manner, it's going to help to prevent that. Now with a nice sharp razor, so this same tip for you, you should change out your razor frequently. Go with the grain of your beard, not against the grain. Go with the grain and go nice and slowly. And most importantly, don't pull on your skin. Don't stretch it, because sometimes when you stretch your skin and then you shave, you release your skin, and when it snaps back into place, perhaps now you've shaved that hair down too low. So instead of being even with the skin surface, now it's farther back. So this can now get plugged up with the dead cells or the sebum, or it's going to grow back into the skin. So now you're right back to where you started. So don't pull on your skin. Now these rules would apply to anywhere that you might have PFB. So I know a lot of men today shave their heads. So if you have ingrown hairs on your heads, you want to use these same products and follow these same tips. Especially our darker complected gentlemen, our black gentlemen. I've seen some very severe cases of hypertrophic skin and keloid scarring, especially in the back, the lower base of the skull area. Very bad. So you want to make sure that you don't allow it to get to that point. You want to use these products and make sure that you prevent that from happening to you. Okay, that was it. That was a nice quick one. So if you have any questions, you can always feel free to reach out to me. If you have any requests for future videos, please leave them in the comments section, or you can email me directly. I thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in the next video.